Halo Rec League playoff doubleheader down here in the mixed division. I'm still Sandwich. C4 still in the booth with me. How you feeling about the second round of playoffs here? Down here, losers round one. Not the same intensity, but certainly the stakes matter all the same. Losers will be going home in this match.
Right now, I'm not really familiar with some of these players. It does look like Graphite has 5 players on their team.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, this is Mixed Masters, if you didn't already know. But this is losers round one. Both these teams are fighting for their life right here, and we did lose that 5th player. But I'm guessing we're going to completely restart that because, yeah, that was very unfortunate timing for somebody to join up. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. I want to see a game 5, man. I want to see it go to the distance here. This is playoffs. We want to see the most Halo we can see possibly, you know. So hopefully these teams, you know, kind of drag it out a little bit here. You know, we see some action.
Yeah, I completely agree. If y'all didn't see the last set, it only went to 4 games, but it was intensity through and through. We talked about it back and forth. It was a set to behold. So this Maxers mismatch, it's not losers finals as it was in the previous set. It's losers round one. So not the same, not as far as in the bracket as last match, but I imagine both teams down there and losers going to be fighting as hard as the first for their tournament lives.
Oh yeah, I don't put it past them. Both of these teams are probably going to bring their utmost best here tonight to put on a show for all of us Halo fans here that are watching the stream and taking part. But you gotta appreciate, you know, the players coming out every season and putting in the effort here and just having a good old time here, especially in the mixed league. Because, you know, I feel like mixed is a little bit more laid back, you know, but it's an opportunity to meet people and learn together, you know, with some fresh new faces on your team. But yeah, this is going to be one heck of a match as Graphite and We Get Wiped are about to start here just shortly. We're hopping on board with Hamstar. Take it away, Sandwich.
So it should be a heck of a show. Hamstar looking to take control of C-Plat. Active camo still up for grabs. No one quite hopping in the pit quite yet. Not too many players being taken out. Not that much open space to take advantage of, although it seems Stamos trying to go in and grab it. It's going to get taken down, I believe. Active camo still up for grabs, although during all that chaos, We Get Wiped able to steal that AC setup out from under Graphite.
Yeah, that was some good stuff right there. I mean, it's, yeah, AC setup, but yeah, they're going to actually rebound there. It was getting capped for the moment, but they're holding on to that, and it, you know, it can work. It can work. I mean, it's tough, but AC can definitely work as Northsnipe's trying to play his life up here on top gold with the shock rifle. Peeks onto a player on the bottom A door here. Couldn't connect the shots with the shock rifle. Watching his back over here towards the red pillars. Just right now, I guess trying to get information, hold his position, but he opts to push in on this B player. Gonna get cleaned up right now, though. And the cap is going towards We Get Wiped here in the moment. They're going to take B and A together.
Yeah, AB certainly the setup you want to have in this map. We talked about it in our last set of this doubleheader, but that added cross, you see Hamstar here holding half of it. Rubber Ducky holding up half of it to get into the hill when you have those crossfires to work with. Hamstar going to be able to pick up a kill, and you see who got it in the feed. It's none other than his partner in the cross, Rubber Ducky. Hamstar again picking up another assist. His teammates going to be able to back him up here as 2 go down.
And right now, 2 down. Both teams are scrambling here, but, you know, We Get Wiped are still holding on to their setup here. It's, can't really see it. My screen's a little bit blurry. I apologize. It is a big lead. I want to say it like that. Graphite only have like 2 points on the board right now, as C is really not doing it for them. They're trying to push top gold here right now, but this guy's playing his life very well right now. I mean, he was able to pick up the kill there. Gets, unfortunately, naded out there towards the gold stairs, but this team's still maintaining position here. They're doing a solid job of just holding down the setup right now.
Yeah, the cross working like this is like Halo education right now, holding this cross. And Blitzkrieg, he's got that active camo. Don't want to have that player holding a cross. Blitzkrieg knows it. He's trying to get active with this BR, though it seems he's been spotted. He's going to get taken down. They're able to take down that We Get Wiped active camo player. Graphite here looking primed to take control of BC, and they finally do. They finally take scoring out from We Get Wiped. They're not content with just taking it. They're trying to take that AB setup for themselves as well.
And you can't blame them there right now. Like, I mean, it works. It works for that team. Why not do it for yourself, right? A and B is really solid. I mean, this is the setup you really just want. It's my favorite setup on Recharge and probably the most effective, I would say, at maintaining control of the map. And right now, it's a all-out battle up here on top gold, and Shock Rifle is going to be on bottom middle here. We got a fight on the double stacks, folks. It's a 2-on-2 situation here for both teams, and Steph is trying to keep his life intact with that Shock Rifle so he can rotate back up over here towards control. And right now, it's a I don't know, it's a BC hold here, Sandwich.
Yeah, BC's an interesting one. You certainly have a bit more cover rotating between the two going out by long haul, but of course you don't have the cross that we talked about C4, so
Yep.
it's a bit more of a brittle hold as we see some of these We Get Wiped players breaking in, or rather some of these Graphite players breaking into pipes, and they've taken the AC setup for themselves here.
Yeah, right now both teams are just trying to fight for control, but We Get Wiped have been maintaining for the most part a 2-cap setup here for the majority of the game, and proven to be a viable situation for them. They're not really trying to push, that third cap, and that's a very, very solid, way to play strongholds in my opinion. I mean, you can push for for 3 caps if you have the opportunity or the window to do that, but it's not always the best option. And playing the safer route is definitely holding 2 for sure.
Yeah, triple caps are like the ultimate expression of ability on strongholds. It can be hard to keep a trip cap just because you have to keep blocking spawns and re-blocking spawns and pushing stragglers, and doing that consistently is kind of difficult. Although Graphite more than happy with the double cap here, especially because it is that treasured AB setup we mentioned earlier. And look at already going to work. Demo's trying to clear out attic. He's gonna get traded though. Some empty space up in the attic area. You see North Snipes trying to grapple up there, take control of that cross for their team. Although We Get Wiped looking to dive into A. They're gonna get shut down there as well. On B, on A, getting shut down all the same by Graphite so far.
Yeah, Graphite trying to make their way into this game. They're closing the lead right now onto We Get Wiped, and that's the kind of stronghold you want to see if you're the other team. This is the kind of gameplay we want to see too as Halo fans here, and we want to see it back and forth, a little bit of a stalemate. Blowouts aren't always the best viewing experience. We want to see the nitty-gritty, folks, right?
Yeah, we want to see back and forth, and that's happening just as they look to extend their lead. Gonna lose their point yet again. You mentioned in the previous set a lot of back and forth. We also talked about trip caps, as it seems We Get Wiped have stumbled into one here early on in this game, or about at the halfway point in this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is one heck of a trip cap too. I mean, right now
they're not losing anything.
Exactly. I mean, unfortunately, he does lose his life there, but now that's 3 down for Graphite. Last player up is Steph, and We Get Wiped have pretty much full control of the map right now. I mean, the trip cap is still intact. Well, for the most part, now it's
trip cap finally getting put to an end, but it's helped Graphite jump up to a 60-point lead. And it seems 3 gonna go down, make it, yeah, still 3 for Graphite onto We Get Wiped. So Graphite, they lose the triple cap, but they're not complaining as they're getting their lead to almost 100.
Yeah, I mean, this is, if you're looking to close it out, this is the fashion you want to do it in. Right now they're on the easy road to winning right now with the 2-cap setup, and like I said earlier, it's very, very much the preferred setup on this map, because it's just easy to hold those crosses. And right now We Get Wiped, you're just showing us a masterclass on how to just, be able to do that.
Yellow Graphite looking to battle back. They've taken control of B. They're about to lose C, but if Diesel's able to win this piv, and he is, he's gonna be able to take control of A. It seems they're gonna be able to take. They're not gonna end up losing C. They're gonna take A. They're gonna take C. Looking primed to win this game. Graphite gonna have to desperate a hill. Which one are they choosing? It seems Steph chosen to hop on a B, or hop on a A rather. Diesel's gonna sit him down, but North Snipes able to get the desperation touch they need, and it seems the Hills gonna be switching hands into Graphite.
Yeah, Graphite doing a solid job right now. Leading 247 to 133. They're looking to close this game out here in the next few moments. Yeah, Graphite trying to...
All 3 go down when they could least afford it. This should surely be game for we get wiped. As 249 hits. Steph has active camo, but too many BRs to get past to deal with. Onto B fire where you can, you know, if you don't get the sniper, you can maybe back up and get a heat wave, or if you don't grab the rockets, you can back up and grab a red gun. That luxury is not afforded to either of these teams as we get into Aquarius layer. Yeah,
right now though, Steph's gonna pop that camo, has thrust in the back pocket, gets the back smack onto Diesel there, but unfortunately does get hit by his teammate. I don't know if that was a shot grenade or what. He's taking a little bit of damage here, but he's got his life still intact here. He's moving up to P2, looking on P1, trying to drop on a few players here, but actually picks up the heat wave instead because nobody was down there. Making his way around town here into the blue courtyard. He's trying to just get information, it seems like to me, Sandwich. Just kind of get some shots, but unfortunately, gonna lose his life here on P2.
Yeah, Steph, we talked about how there wasn't too much in terms of utility or equipment on the map. Steph had basically all of it. He had the thruster, the heat wave, the active camo. He's gonna end up falling though. Good.
Yeah, the camo
wipe to take down that power player. Yeah.
That camo unfortunately didn't get really utilized in my opinion. I mean, he was trying to get information. It was just didn't really have.
They found him. They were able to dive onto him, shut him down before he got out of hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Hamstar is trying to work with a teammate, trying to break out of blue utility. Graphite have had these 2 players pinned, although Rubber Ducky elsewhere. Diesel's able to pick up 1.
I love these names.
Oh, and 4 down for Graphite. We get wiped. They were down by about 5. They only had 2. Now they got 6. Of course, I mean, doing 4 down would do that. It's just simple math, but we get wiped. Math working in their favor right now. So now they're only down by 1.
Yeah, it's a 1-point lead here with the camo coming up here shortly. Hamster making a solo push here into Jin. Didn't quite get the damage that he was wanting, but I'll actually take that back because he just took down the player he was fighting there as he dropped down to car 1. And now he's repositioned himself to put some easy damage down here onto one of the bases here on the blue side.
Yeah, and Hamster, we mentioned, hoarding the loot. He's got the thruster. He just threw out 2 dynamo grenades. No weapon in his back pocket. The BR gonna go to work all the same, just a couple bursts short of picking up a couple more kills. And it seems Graphite gonna take that top mid space at the perfect time, gonna net Carson this active camo.
Yeah, Carson, he's playing for information. He's looking to see where anybody's at. He's got 1
shark in the water, and he strikes.
Yep, strikes on that player, takes him down. That's going to be blitzkrieg right there. He finds a double, well, almost a double there onto another player in the yellow courtyard, making his way through the yellow courtyard, trying to get out of dodge. Unfortunately, does not make it. That was a pretty solid play. He got a couple picks. I like that.
Yeah, a couple picks, some information, and Hamstar trying to capitalize, gets a double kill. A lot of kills getting traded out in that yellow courtyard. Yet again, here on Aquarius, down here in the mixed playoffs. About 9 kills away from halftime here. C4, but it's neck and neck, just like our last series. We're tied 17-17 as Hamster leading the field. He's up to 7 kills, only 1 death to his name as well.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, not too shabby here. Diesel's doing a pretty solid job on his end. You got, I mean, Hamster pulling the team together here, 7-2 with 2 assists. Steph on the other side, 8-6 right now. But it's an all-out brawl. Steph is going to get a kill, 22-21. I do believe here is in favor of Graphite. Both teams are just duking it out, Sam. This is good. This is good. This is what I want to see.
Yeah, 2 heavyweights going at it. Just when one punches, another punches back. This time it's Carson. Able to neutralize that player up on P2 with active camo coming up. Carson gonna meet Hamstar. Oh, Hamstar has got his back turned. Carson gonna get that kill for free.
Good push.
Lots of top mid control here for Graphite. They should have active camo basically in the bag. Carson's not gonna get it. His teammate is though. We're on the field. Demos gonna take control of that yellow Uto. He's able to take down 1. Carson looking for information. Where are these players? A couple gonna fall on We Get Wiped. North Snipes, the active camo player, all in with Heatwave. This will be a deadly combo for Graphite here. All North Snipe needs is a couple We Get Wiped players in his visor.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing it how you should. I mean, unfortunately, his camo does run out, but might have pushed in just a little bit too much. But you know, he's living.
Just barely. Oh, that last nade.
Yeah, he gets taken out at the last second. Blitzkrieg. He's trying to hold his position in the center of the map. That's a really good spot if you want to pick up some one-shots towards that side. But he's going to go ahead and opt to get the heck out of there and push up with his team. But getting picked off from the back, gets flanked, going to go down. That's 3 down for We Get Wiped here. And Carson playing it really smart there by pushing it with his teammate.
Yeah, picture perfect pinch out of Graphite there. They were able to catch Blitzkrieg with his back turn. They get the pick and they run it all the way down, 4 down. Onto We Get Wiped. Probably not immediately, but they were able to take down all 4 players, take control of the yellow side of the map. Oh, and Carson spotted these spawners. Certainly the pinch going to come through. 3 down for We Get Wiped. Graphite rolling right now. They take them 4 down. Take a big lead. They jumped out to a huge lead in this game as well. C4 up 11.
Yeah, that's insane right now. I mean, they're looking to close this game 2 out, and I really don't blame them. Doing a good job though. I mean, like I gotta say, like very impressive performance here coming out of them. Yeah, We Get Wiped gonna have to mount the comeback here. It's gonna be 2 down actually. I take that back. 2 down for Graphite at the moment.
2 down, and if We Get Wiped want to mount a comeback, you surely want to come out with this active camo. But Steph, Graphite, I believe they've had active camo literally every single time, except might be like 3 to 1. I believe it's 3 to 1. Well, unfortunately, that's not a differential working in We Get Wiped's favor. Steph picks up the Heatwave. Doesn't really have too much ammo in the tank. He's got to work with the commando rifle.
Ooh, those nice shots.
Get out. Keep that active camo just barely. Go to get out of town. Keep putting that active camo to use off the shield regen. Looking to get right back into this fight. We Get Wiped looking to push Steph and North Snipes back. Surely a pinch going to be coming through. Steph, the last remaining player, is able to get 1. But We Get Wiped inching ever closer off of that engagement.
Yeah, right now it's a 6-kill game right now as Graphite are looking to close this game out. And Demos trying to play his life right here. 1 shot, rotating over to car 2, getting some shots into 2 players in blue gen and keeping his life together as well. But waiting on his teammates to push. He isn't going to get the help he needs, and Carson trying to make a push in here by himself. Doesn't quite have the help he would need to take that. I mean, he did have 1 player above him, but he got melted going through that door. And North Snipes just laying down a lot of Heatwave shots that didn't seem to be connected there.
Yeah, this time the pitch from Graphite a little disconnected. Before you saw Graphite pick up 2. They're maybe wondering where are the last 2 players. They're with me. They're with me, says Carson. He gets eviscerated, and by the time Graphite make it to try to help, We Get Wiped have the numbers.
Yep.
But still, Graphite still keeping this 6-kill lead. The next kill gonna do it. Surely Demos running with a teammate, not even gonna need it. Elsewhere on the field, I believe it was Carson taking down that. Yeah, you mentioned it. You get outslayed, you will be out of this map in a hurry. So the start, so important. You want to start off right, get that sniper in your team's hand, get ready for that overshield which comes up 30 seconds right off the spawn. Diesel looking to clear out some top mid space. Not going to take the sniper rifle just yet though. 20 Graphite players left on the field to deal with. It's got to wait for these players to respawn. We Get Wiped still down right as Rubber Ducky spawns. Blitzkrieg gets taken out. Diesel on the flank, finally eyeing that overshield this time. That player's low. Steph just going to barely pop it. Diesel 1 second too late. Surely going to pay for it with his life. He gets taken down. Steph still with so much overshield left in the tank picks up a double.
See, that's the kind of thing, like, you gotta, like, make those decisions at the last minute. It's like, is Hill more important or is Overshield more important? Because they clearly already had it right there. They lost their life. But, I mean, they did push over here quickly to stop that Hill from, you know, getting any more momentum in the favor of Graphite. Because, I mean, Graphite were in that Hill while that whole OS battle went down. And you really don't see much on the screen for it, on the scoreboard. We Get Wiped, though, proving that they... You know, they're not here to back down on this game. They're going to bring the firepower. Carson not able to land those shots and getting picked off as We Get Wiped maintain control.
Yeah, you mentioned it. They took a bit of a gamble. They went for the hill over the overshield, but at the same time, those two players they sent had Steph, who got that overshield. They were able to neutralize him, not let that overshield be a factor in this push. It's certainly going to allow them to look really strong, although Graphite finally getting complete onto the hill. Hamster going to hunt that player right out, but gets taken to the death screen, and now Steph off the respawn. Graphite looking for their first solidified hold here. They're surely going to get it with 3 down for we get wiped, now 2.
And we get wiped, have, you know, quite the lead right now. But, you know, you got to get back in the fight here soon. I mean, Steph's going to pop that Ovi and take it.
Wow. He's going to lose the fight. No.
Okay, I don't even know what happened there. Hamster did something dirty to him. But right now, I mean, we get wiped, just have a sliver of the hill left. And, you know, this Graphite team are looking to not let that happen. I mean, like, they're right in the hill. They are gaining momentum on this first hill here and trying to keep we get wiped from even getting it.
Yeah, they've gotten both overshields. They haven't proven to be too impactful. However, even with no overshield out here on the B side, they're looking primed to take this first hill, coming all the way back. Graphite, or we get wiped rather, virtually had the entire bar. Carson's gonna punt. Rubber Ducky not quite off the edge, but gonna take him down all the same. It's still tightly contested. Just about any touch will do it, but Blitzkrieg's not gonna be able to get his feet in time.
What a
just the last
battle.
A couple seconds, and Graphite gonna barely inch out of that first hill C4. Sheesh.
I mean, I really thought we get wiped, we're gonna win that one, and it just no. Graphite were putting up like the most insane battle I think I've ever seen on the first hill. that was a spectacle to see right there. But Diesel got the snipe in his hand, trying to make the push onto this next hill over here at C. Gets the notification his teammate's pushing in, is gonna close the gap there and get that kill with his teammate. He's the last remaining player on his team. Gets the no-scope trade onto Graphite there, and right now it's a 2-on-2.
Great, just the hill. Graphite gonna win that race. It's back B. Blitzkrieg gonna be the first to mount this attack onto the hill. Only problem is he's got to deal with 3 Graphite players. Hasn't gotten any kills yet, but it's gonna be a tough cover for Graphite to deal with. Blitzkrieg just sitting here. Oh, Steph, watching his corners, is able to take him down.
Yeah, this is just one tense battle still, but you know, Graphite got half of the hill. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Watch your head. Diesel jumping right over the top of him, taking him down.
Yeah, if he could have lived right there and it somehow put damage on people running top middle, man, that would have been a good position. But yeah, he just got caught out there. But 2 down for we get wiped. Make that 3 down for Graphite. 3 down for both teams. It's a 1v1 battle with Carson fighting a player on bottom tower from the C dice. Going to take down the Hamster there. Maintaining control of the side of the map, positioning himself onto top tower, laying down damage, but fortunately gets taken down all of a sudden. I thought he was going to live there, but looks like a last-minute grenade was able to clip his booty. I don't know if it was a spike did or what. It looks like it, but North Snipes getting repulsed off the map.
Yeah, speaking of spikes, North Snipes getting spiked right off by the repulsor, sent directly into the water.
Yeah.
And we get wiped their first hold here. Gonna be able to extend it, taking down 1. They're gonna have a bit of a power play here. Then they spotted North Snipes. They're slicing and dicing. Graphite only coming in 1 by 1, and they gotta look at all 4. We get wiped DRs. Oh, and Steph gonna be the last player to deal with this.
This is insane.
Yeah. Graphite not able to come in all at once as all 4. And Graphite gonna lose that hill. We get wiped. Able to slice and dice them and tie up this game as a result.
I mean that's 2 for 2 on epic hill fights here for the lead here. Both teams are narrowly, you know, getting these hills. And right now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Carson's still in the hill, picking up a player, taking down Diesel there, living his best life here with the bandit in his hands. He's gonna push out here. He notices that overshield's up, but unfortunately we get wiped. Have beat him to the punch, but he's gonna pick up a heat wave. Just holding his ground here at screens. Notices that they rotated to C, looking to get a flank on here as Demos is fighting on top middle with a sniper rifle, gets taken down. Carson made the flank, got a pick, but unfortunately lost his life. Steph picking up the double. It's a 2-on-2. Gonna pick up the heat wave. He's just holding his ground on top middle though, just trying to buy some time for his life here. His teammates as well to push up, and notices his friend is pushing into back A. Right now it's just I don't know, it's kind of a stalemate right now.
Yeah, a bit of back and forth. We get wiped to get their first overshield of the game, but they're not going to cash in very much on it. Nice little no scope from Steph, going to set up a teammate. You see Hamstar trying to get in there. Carson going to take him down as well. Holding down this hill, he's got 3 shots left in this sniper to cook with. Yet again, you mentioned it before, stalemate. Lots of back and forth here. Steph just looking to hold it down, get any time he can, every second. So important in this game. Nice no scope. Steph gonna get taken down, but set up Carson with another beautiful assist off of the sniper. Carson beginning to feel the heat. He knows we get wiped is coming in spades, looking to play with a teammate. So brilliantly, North Snipe able to get one. Carson linking up with North Snipes, able to pick up the second. Brilliant retake here out of Graphite.
I just want to point out that Carson was just hugging that pillar, cutting that sight line off from that player at AY. He fought the one on player steps with his teammate. Very just good show and tell there for the level of skill that takes and the mastery, like to know how to play your body angle there, because that's ultimately what got them that hill. Him living his life, being able to team shot with his teammate. And right now we have the 4th hill. You know, right now with Graphite with a little bit of time on the board, but we get wiped or are currently in possession of that as North Snipe's trying to throw some nades down and get some damage, but it's getting picked off from his flank at A, getting his life cut short there. But overshield is up, I do believe, and we had, was it Steph, repulse in the air, gets taken down, three go down for we get wiped, and the last remaining member is in the hill with the overshield. Carson trying to push in, trying to lay some damage down, milk that life of his, while burning OS, and unfortunately gonna lose his life as 2 go down for Graphite.
Yeah, kills traded a plenty. Holy cow, Rubber Ducky gets that overshield, gets melted almost immediately. We get wiped, still barely inching time, but
I'm really surprised that we get wiped even have the hill still.
yeah, honestly. Steph looking to line up a couple more shots with the BR. We get wiped, able to take down 2 immediately. Carson just looking to survive, charge it to the game. He might let we get wiped just have this one at this point. Maybe take the sniper, set up for this next hill. Oh, maybe not. He's sizing up a couple shots. The first no scope. Not going to fall. Eyeing the player on the hill, but it's too little too late. He's not going to get the shot. He's going to give up the sniper as well.
Yeah, that was a very solid representation of like how you should really hold that final hill there. I mean, we get wiped. I just don't even know how they lived, to be honest, because it was just a back and forth fight the whole entire time that they were contesting that, and somehow managed to get the lead here, but getting some early time on the hill, this hill top middle. I can't really see. My screen's a little bit blurry, so I'm gonna let you take it over for a moment, Sandwich.
Yes, yes, sir. Blitzkrieg, the jump shot, not quite gonna hit, and we are here, hill 5. We alluded to it earlier on the broadcast. If you liked all the grenades being thrown at the previous hill, you're gonna love all the grenades being thrown at this top mid hill. The Blitzkrieg looking to do some damage with the VR. Neither team really looking for possession of the hill at this time. You need so many dead to pick up some good hill time here because of all the grenades. And of course, Blitzkrieg, he knows the overshield's coming right up. He's able to provide that overwatch net. We get wiped. Nice overshield. Certainly gonna imagine we're gonna see some hill time. Yeah, there it is. Blitzkrieg gonna send Demos off the edge. Not quite. He's gonna have to play this life. Don't want to give up the sniper rifle and that C tower side to Graphite if you can help it. Blitzkrieg just gonna repulse.
I'm loving
right up onto the
plays
tower.
out of him. That was a very good little cat and mouse there out of Blitzkrieg as he's living his life, being a nuisance there. Not, you know, really controlling anything, but just doing a good job of distracting that player while his team gains solid ground on the map. Gonna repulse this player off the map. Blitzkrieg still making plays here. Got a sniper rifle. Almost connected a quick shot or a quick scope there, but didn't quite get it. Opts to pick up the assault rifle, laying some damage down onto the vent with his teammates here, and we get wiped are really holding their own on this this top middle or top mid hill, should I say?
Yeah, they've survived the grenade barrage and holding this seaside. Blitzkrieg, we mentioned him playing so slippery. That's the hugest part about it. Graphite, I believe they sent 2 different players to try to get him out of top C. He handled them both brilliantly. He's still holding this position even as the next hill comes up as we get wiped, look to lock down this game here. Only one hill away and gets a killing spree, but finally gets taken down. His reign at top C is over.
Yeah, Graphite are in this hill early. Over here on B, we have, I believe this was what, the 6th hill here. North Snipes putting some early points on the board, nearly getting his team halfway to securing this cap and tying this game up. And we get wiped. Got to do their best to try to stop this, because this is the moment where, you know, you really don't want to allow the team to try to tie this up. There's only a minute 30 left in the match, although time has been stalled since North Snipes been holding this hill. But yeah, this is a clean capture by Graphite in the 6th hill to tie the game up. Just clean, absolutely spotless.
Yeah, clean, spotless, untouched out of them there, as they're able to pick up the hill virtually for free. Graphite letting them have it because it got them this overshield, it got them this sniper rifle. They're looking to use that utility to get them all the way to the end of the game. Hamster able to pick up a nice shot with the sniper. Though he's eventually going to get taken down. This gamble not exactly paying off the way we get wiped have intended, as Graphite continuing to rack up time here.
And still, you know, a battle between both teams to try to capture control of this side of the map. But Stefan's going to lose his life. That's 3 down for Graphite, 2 down for We Get Wiped. Now it's a 2 on, actually still a 3 on 2. But Graphite don't have control. We Get Wiped are putting their points on the board, and they're here nearing the halfway mark on this C, which is the 7th hill here. We got a full-on push for Graphite.
Yeah, Graphite sending basically the whole team towards that C ramp. The last player, where is he? He's back tower. He gets the flank on the sniper rifle. He's gotten the sniper into the hand of North Snipes. He gets the no-scope. Times up a teammate. Just as we get wiped, we're about to end this game. Graphite, oh, never mind. A huge double kill from Rubber Ducky. And he's going to lock up the game for We Get Wiped.
Dude, that was probably the most intense.
If we want to make it that far, Graphite going to have to come out on top in this game. Carson looking to make an impact. Dive on those rockets, immediately gets blown to the heavens for his troubles. Wow, Diesel, he settled for a Sentinel beam. Rubber Ducky going to have to settle with eating a couple shotgun shells. A Diesel, that Sentinel beam going to big work. He's neutralized that rocket player, although North Snipes has picked it up. He's not going to be able to go to work with it, though. He's also going to fall.
And right now, we got the oddball in the hands of We Get Wiped. Hamster laying down damage with the rockets, looking for his next prey. Picks up a kill onto Steph. Unfortunately, he's going to get melted by a couple members of Graphite, but We Get Wiped got some points on the board. It's a 17-point lead for him currently, as Demos tried to push in there. His teammates got killed, and he got killed himself, and it's a 3-on-2 situation here for Graphite, as We Get Wiped are just still continuing to maintain control of the map here and the oddball.
Yeah, Diesel playing so far out, almost getting to B pillars. Makes it tough for Graphite to get close, but they're finally able to take out that outer defensive line. And Demos, Steph looking to bring down the house. They take down one. Rubber Ducky ends up getting taken down as well, and it seems Graphite have got a hold here. Surely they're going to keep it here. It seems they will. And the Graphite able to turn the tables on We Get Wiped, take the seaside setup for themselves.
Yeah, it's a 30 to 15 point deficit here over between the two teams. And Graphite trying to get some time on the board to narrow this lead for themselves. Steph, though, getting some damage onto a player at B-Rail, and they got a C set up, but you know, it's you got to wonder right here, Sandwich. I mean, they're kind of confined to this base. I feel like they need to take a little bit more space up on the map in order to hold that C setup. Nevertheless, they are getting some ball time, and
yeah,
proves to be working out.
Oh, Demos got these rockets. It's gonna be tough to hold a setup when you got Demos breathing down your neck with the rockets. Fortunately for Graphite, Demos is on his team. Now, where are these We Get Wiped players? Demos playing so close to the ball, so We Get Wiped can get pretty close here. You see Steph able to pick up one on the B side. That's given all the info Demos needs. He's lying in wait.
He's
a shark in the water. Yeah, he's waiting for them to come in right into his lair. Oh, he eyes the first one. It's not gonna get. It's not gonna kill. Oh, it seems it has. The nade. Maybe the self nade able to do the rest of the kill justice there. Demos still lying in like a shark in wait.
Dude.
Hamster trying to dive right on him, gets taken down all the same.
Yeah, you gotta hate that angle that you have to take with rocks looking down a ramp, dude. It's one of the hardest shots that you will ever make with a rocket launcher, I swear. But
Yeah,
you know,
it's very easy to just miss and hit ATM, and it's like, well, that's over.
it's and then he shot it up there on top C and still managed to kill that player. Usually, the way he shot that one, my shot wouldn't have connected at all, and I probably would have got meleeed. But you know, he was able to pull through there. But fortunately, Demos does get taken down. And you know, it's a pretty solid game here between both teams. And Graphite do have a 20-second lead, 54-33 right now. Currently, as 3 are on the death screen, spawning up before we get wiped. Yeah, and Graphite just continuing to put some points on the board and maintain control of this B side. We do got a couple members. I like this right here. Demos is kind of like holding that tires. We got a member towards purple kind of doing his own thing. Demos unfortunately gets picked off as well as Steph, but now they have the opportunity to play that ball. But I don't believe that's what's going to happen, as North Snipes is trying to you know, keep that control all to himself, and that's just not going to work out for him, because now we get wiped, have the ball, and hey, they still got a 40-point deficit here to recover here, but they got all of C-Base to do it.
Yeah, all of C-Base and 2 rockets and the shotgun. Rubber Ducky with a punch. Has enough time to swap to the shotgun as well. Heads up play from him, although he's certainly looking for a BR in this scenario. He's not going to find it. It's going to be a tough cover onto those 2 players out in the purple street. Rubber Ducky not going to get naded out here just yet, though. Fortunately, he has to watch as the push comes in from those top C stairs. He's forced to watch from the flank. Carson with a bit of a surprise attack. The collapse surely coming in out of Graphite, and even as the collapse is happening, they're already ticking time in their favor.
Yeah, right now, yeah, wasting no time. I mean, they don't have a really big lead, but they do have a lot of room to work with right now as they do close in 87 points. They're only 10 away right now, as Steph is just laying down damage with the Sentinel Beam, picking up a good double onto Rubber Ducky and Blitzkrieg. And I do believe we're going to see this game get closed out here shortly, but fortunately, Hamster, he's bottom C trying to pick the ball up. He's going to get picked off, and now Graphite are trying to close in for these final few seconds of ball time they need.
Yeah, Steph able to dive out on the ball, and it seems we get wiped spawned on the cafe side. Not gonna be the side you want to spawn if you're looking for a nice lineup towards that front C area. It seems Graphite knew where they were spawning. They were able to get the hand on the ball, able to take round 1 uncontested as a result.
Yeah, and that was a solid round. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. That was a solid round, Sandwich.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of back and forth, but at the end, Graphite able to come out on top. 2 players in double digits for their squad. Certainly going to be a part of it. Hamster looking to battle back in this game. Neither rocket going to hit. He's going to leave the ball on the wayside as well. He knows he's still got to take out some of these Graphite players before they can really look to line up any sort of hold. North Snipe's going to fall, although Steph, Damos, the whole squad lining up on cafe side here. Get wiped, forced to give up the ball in a fight. Oh, Damo, okay. Did he? No way he got all 3 of those with the laser beam, right? C4, I didn't see all of them, but if he did.
I couldn't see what was happening. He was all over the place. That was great. I mean, right now, though, Graphite getting some time on the board, holding a PD setup. Got that cross over here on purple shoddy. Steph trying to keep his together over here, but unfortunately he's going to get taken down, and we get wiped, you know, are pushing in, trying to close in on this PD setup that Graphite had, and they do just that as 3 goes to the death screen. But make that 3 now for we get wiped as well. It's a 1v1 battle on back A here. Demos tosses out the shield, but unfortunately gets taken down. Good plays coming out of we get wiped to maintain control there, but North Snipes pushing up with his teammate who was bottom middle center there, but that teammate does go down. That was Steph, and now he loses his life in ATMs, and Demos is over here at B all by himself, waiting on his teammate to make that push in the middle, but he's going to get some cross shots onto Scotty.
Oh, okay.
Keeps his life and takes down Diesel. Solid plays coming out of Demos.
Yeah, Demos looking to make an impact. He picks up a trade down there at the B pillars, looking to win this piv. He does.
Wow.
Demos on a bit of a tear here on the B side. It's certainly a big part of Graphite clearing out the setup. We get wiped, don't even get time to play it. Graphite looking to add on to their lead. Oh, and North Snipes got the rocket. Oh, We Get White might be in a bit of trouble here so far.
Yep. North Snipes putting that shotty to use, picks up an easy double there, rotates back to his team to see if they need any help, but he knows that they don't. He spots a player onto purple because, you know, this is one of the most obvious places most teams are going to push coming out of C, but going to get that player onto Diesel, or kill onto Diesel. Couldn't quite connect the shots onto Blitzkrieg, but he's going to go down. That's 2 down for We Get Wiped, 1 down for Graphite, and Graphite still puts some time on the board, 57 to 20. I think there's 28, right? Yeah, 28.
Yeah, 58 to 28, and Steph continues to pile time on the board. Forget playing the ball. Graphite looking to cash out as much as they can here. Unfortunately, it's given the setup. Why say setup? They're out on B, but We Get Wiped have got the ball. Got a bit of a choose your own adventure book. You think they're spawning A or spawning C. They're not exactly committing to either side just yet as Diesel goes down. Blitzkrieg still ticking time, and there it is. We Get Wiped. Able to tell that Graphite was spawning towards that PD side. I imagine Rubber Ducky going down. Certainly a big part of it. Speaking of going down, Hamster, a back smack onto North Snipes. Absolute chaos out here on the C side.
Yeah, right now Graphite's leading 60 to 45. Rubber Ducky, though, posting up on Laundry. The Laundry jump, just kind of controlling this lane over here, this cross to top C steps. As he's got 2 teammates to his right over here towards ATM and shotguns. They're just trying to create an opening here on this C setup that Graphite have. Nobody's got the ball in possession as it's sitting right there on the bottom B steps, but it's going to reset itself. Hamster in position to grab that, rotating it back towards A. We got 2 down for We Get Wiped and 1 down for Graphite, but Graphites are all the way in C with a lot of damage. We do have a push coming towards bottom center here to clear out this Laundry player from We Get Wiped, but Carson coming out on top with those rockets. He has one of the chamber looking to point at that ball player.
Back smack.
Can't connect it. Yeah, and he gets back smacked.
Yeah, you saw a bit of a stalemate there. The ball was played out. We Get Wiped and Graphite in a staring contest. Graphite just gonna barely take the lead here, although yet again, not exactly a setup from either of these teams.
No.
Not quite a ninja out of steps, but a highlight all the same as Graphite looking to continue to tick time in their favor. The ball carrier gets taken down. I guess they're trying to give his team any semblance of control here. It's been a chaotic second round here of oddball on streets. Hamster diving into the backline. Graphite players all around him, gonna take down 1. Seems We Get Wiped finally able to stabilize a bit here on the A side.
Yeah, right now they're stabilizing. They're only up 3 points. We Get Wiped trying to keep themselves in this match, in this series, because, you know, I mean, they are up 2-1 right now. I mean, they have the advantage currently in the series, but, you know, you don't want to give up this game of oddball up too easily because you're going to head in to a game 5 if you do, and it's going to be Empyrean Slayer, which is a toss-up for anybody. And Hamster, though, laying down damage on planners, picking up that kill onto Carson, spots a player, and actually I take that back because now we have a tie game. We're heading into the 3rd round right now, and, you know, this is any man's game right now. Either one of these teams playing at the level they are right now could take this.
Yeah, anyone's game C4, and after an absolutely chaotic midsection, teams are rotating around B, around Cafe, holds on C and A. The ball was played in tires for a little bit somehow, but after all of that chaos, We Get Wiped, able to stabilize and take that second round. Although early on in this deciding round, it's all Graphite. They've got the ball, they've got the rockets, and Steps lying in wait, just waiting for some We Get Wiped players to enter his sights.
I really like the patience coming out of him. Just kind of like he's not looking for the kills. He's waiting for the push. You know, kind of baiting some of these crosses here. He's going to pick up a kill onto a player in tires. Kind of shoots a wild rocket there. Just, I guess, anticipating somebody pushing there, but unfortunately doesn't connect. But, hey, nonetheless, 3 go down for We Get Wiped. 1 did spawn up currently, but Hamster in the back here for We Get Wiped, trying to push up to A. North Snipes is going to spot him out back, but gonna lose that piv right there on the backside of A, and yeah, both teams are struggling for control here. But most of Graphite is towards B. If they work together here, they could push through. But We Get Wiped are just proving too much of a powerhouse at the moment.
Yeah, We Get Wiped have the numbers. It's 3-on-3 for just a little bit. Carson gonna take out 1 on We Get Wiped, and now Graphite got the numbers. Their players, their respawners have got to get into position. Carson looking to help out that player towards bottom A. Does just enough damage to help him net the trade. Elsewhere on the field, a nice double kill out of North Snipes, and you see Carson, forget bringing the ball to B. We've got A all cleared, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Graphite really just controlling this game for the most part. I mean, they don't have a big lead. I mean, it's about 20 points. It's 27-1 currently, but We Get White needs to try to find themselves here. They're making a lot of solo pushes right now. North Snipes is on a killing spree because of it. Rotates around the map to keep his life intact. Picks up a set of rockets. Didn't even know those were there, but gets shot in the rear end, but connects on the 2 for a double kill. That's huge plays coming out of North Snipes.
North Snipes leading the lobby at 28 kills. You mentioned those solo pushes. North Snipe taking those all the way to the bank, and he's running into all of these solo players. It's helped Graphite net a tremendous lead just because, I mean, we mentioned Graphite slicing and dicing earlier. This time it was all North Snipes taking down all challengers, although the ball finally played out in the top mid here. Graphite with a tremendous lead, though. They're more than happy to play it with how much of a lead they've got here.
I really like seeing the creativity coming out of Graphite this round because, I mean, they've been making some different types of pushes here, you know, being a little bit more aggressive.
Continues on a killing frenzy.
Yeah,
Holy cow, finally gets taken down.
And because of that creativity, that's the kind of stuff you see. Like, he's not afraid to push. He's taking risk, and they're paying off. You know, he's winning his gun battles, his 1v1s, and yeah, it's 58-14. As We Get Wiped are still trying to put some points on the board over here in C, with only a 2-man setup right now. But Demos looking to push in to try to disturb that. Unfortunately, he's going to get back down from a player that has a stalker rifle on bottom C, and it gets picked off from the back end of B there as Diesel rotates up to take that position and takes down this player at C. And this is the moment We Get White we're looking for. They have the advantage at the moment, you know, with Graphite spawning across the map. They need to take that advantage and push it and get some momentum for themselves. And they're trying to narrow this lead up. And they're still somehow keeping this setup intact with a 2-man squad here. I really don't see how that's happening.
Yeah, a lot of chaos, a lot of dropping the ball to fight with your BRs. So We Get Wiped, they have the setup, like you mentioned, C4. They don't net out as much time as surely they'd hoped. And now the rockets are coming up. Graphite have a bit of a power play. They're up 3 on 4. A couple kills getting traded down top mid. And Blitzkrieg just going to barely sneak out with those rockets. Sends one immediately out to Laundry. Gets a kill for his trouble. Rubber Ducky looking to recover the pieces. Does so brilliantly, taking down Demos literally immediately upon grabbing those rockets. The only problem is doesn't have any more in the chamber. No grenades either, so it's going to be a tough cover for Diesel down there towards back C. Seems the cavalry's riding in, Steph. He's going to hit that pizza jump. He's going to be able to make it into the base. Doesn't have too much support though, and Rubber Ducky seems to have caught on, and he's going to take him down.
Yeah, right. Now Rubber Ducky trying... he was taking a fight on one health there, but unfortunately gonna get taken down. We Get Wiped. Or trying to mount a push here. Is Graphite are really doing a good job of controlling C right now. They have 3 players up versus We Get Wipes 2, and taking that opportunity to get some more points on the board. They have hit the 80-point mark on the scoreboard, trying to close it in on this win. We Get Wiped trying to make a desperate push here, but Demos is going to put the shotgun in the throat, pull the trigger. Got a player pushing up. We're going to get the trade. That's 3 down for We Get Wiped. Huge opportunity for Graphite to close this game out.
Yeah, Diesel's got to go huge. He's not able to do so. North Snipes, the player of the game, able to sit him down, and We Get Wiped have essentially one desperation push. They might not even get a chance to sniff this oddball here. Graphite, oh, just as I say that, looking primed to take the game, although Hamster showing up, making it a tough cover. This time it's Diesel. Demos just barely able to get around the corner. A double kill out of Diesel, but it's not enough. Graphite tie the setup.